Hola, buen día, bienvenidos. Welcome back to Papa's Kitchen on the road here. There's my apartment right behind me in Medellin. So it's Sunday morning. It's actually really nice and cool. It's overcast. Looks like we might get some rain. I'm waiting for an Uber. I'm going to El Centro. Not my favorite place, but there's a plaza there, Plaza Botero, with some really great statues from famous Colombian artist Botero. He did paintings of fat people. And then there's a museum. I haven't been inside the museum, so I'm going to go inside the museum today. And then I think I can get lunch there. So I'll see you at Plaza Botero. Let me check if my Uber's on the way. All right, so I'm here in El Centro. This is Plaza Botero. So these are the sculptures by the artist. I think his name is Francisco Botero. Not sure. Colombian. I think he was from Medellin and he donated all of his work to the city of Medellin. It is very active down here. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this part of town, but I wanted to go to the museum. I've been to the plaza before, but I didn't go inside the museum. So there's a lot of activity. People selling, taking photos. Oh, that's the museum. What is this building then? All right, well, that's the museum that I'm going to, Museo de Antioquia. All right, so let's start here and just go through this quickly and then go to the museum. And here we got a big fat head. So Botero does paintings of fat people. I remember him from art history, and I was never really a fan. Really like the sculptures. There's something really kind of fun about them, but also really beautiful, just the voluptuousness of them. And obviously people here can relate to them, if you know what I mean. Different standards of beauty in different parts of the world. There's a heavy police presence here, which is nice to see, because it really is a kind of rough area. So here's a man, a woman, and a man, and obviously a certain part of his body gets touched a lot. All these vendors are just kind of in the way here. I've been here before. I don't remember all these vendors being here. So she gets touched on her butt a lot. That's nice stuff. I don't understand this business of taking your photo next to it. So if that's the museum behind me, what is this building? I didn't expect it to be this crowded down here on a Sunday. That's why I came today. All right, that's it. It's just way too many people here. I don't know what this building is. Let me go see if I can find out. Bienvenidos. Instituto de Cultura. Okay. So the Cultural Institute. I don't know if that's a museum too. All right. Well, that's where I thought I was going, but I'm going across the street to the Museum of Antioquia. I'm already hungry. So driving through here, I was just kind of looking at the downtown area. It looks kind of interesting, but honestly, it's just too much activity for me. Just way too many people, too much going on. And my driver told me to be careful. So I just don't really feel safe here. All right, let's see what's in here. Kind of an Art Deco building. All right, so she recommended going to the third floor, starting there, and then working my way down. Third floor, no photos. But on the second and first floor, I can take photos with no flash. So I'll tell you what I saw. All right, well, those galleries were all Botero's paintings and a few sculptures. Some of them were really great. So he wasn't painting fat people. I read the description. He was making people grand. And there's a whole explanation of why he was doing that, cultural reasons. It's a certain style of painting that was famous here on like buses and things. A little bit kind of surrealist in a way, kind of exaggerating features and making them more than real. So, yeah, there was one of a cat in a kitchen that I loved, but I couldn't take any photos or any videos. So I wonder down here, I'm on the second floor. It's a really pretty building. It's Art Deco building. There's really nice little details here. So we have some more Botero here. So I don't know if there are any Botero paintings on this floor or not. So this is kind of modern art. It's a pretty mixed collection of things. At least this stuff is kind of visually interesting. I like it better than what was in the mom. That was a little bit too conceptual for me. But here you can look at something and say, oh, well, that's kind of cool. Can I go through here? Gee, that person looks familiar. So his name was Fernando Botero. So here's a Botero mural. Very different from the paintings, though. The paintings are really lush, really beautiful pastel colors, very smooth. This is more like, well, you can see the brushwork, and it's kind of rough. Pretty courtyard. Nice museum. Here's the restaurant. This is El Social, which is a restaurant I used to go to in Poblado that I really like. I don't know if that's a door. I don't think they're open yet. So it's not even 11 yet. So The gift shop doesn't look like it's open. Maybe I'll just sit here for a bit. All right, the museum's open. The store, I mean the shop is open. It's pretty. They have some nice stuff here. They have some bolas. Really pretty little embroidery. Coffee. There's a Botero. All right, so this is the entrance to the restaurant. It looks like it's kind of sprinkling a little bit. But let me go over here and see if I can eat something. I don't know if I want to sit outside. No, I'm going to sit inside. It's too noisy out here. All right, so here's the menu. Yeah, bandeja paisa, which is the kind of mixed plate with everything. Cazuela de frijoles, bean stew with chicharrón, potatoes, posta de la abuela. So I'm assuming that posta is like a beef, kind of beef with potatoes, yuca, wine sauce, Sudado de Posta, sweaty posta. I think that's what I'm gonna get. It's beef with potato yuca, white rice, plantain, and avocado and salad. Or ropa vieja. But I think I like the posta, Sudado de Posta, better because it has more things, potato, yuca, all that kind of stuff. All right, so that's what I'm gonna get, and then some sort of a drink. It's a cute place. I told my Uber driver it looked like rain today. He said no, it's pouring. All right, so here it is. Sudado de Posta. So we got some yuca here, potato, salad, a piece of beef that's been stewed, some carrots, peppers, maybe cilantro, and then we got rice, plantain, and that's it. It's good. It's nice. It's like beef stew, but it has there's another flavor in here, like maybe pineapple, and I guess it also has cilantro. It's really good. I've had sudado de pollo before, chicken. But I don't think I ever had the beef. Joyce. Well, glad to get away from there. I really don't like that area. It's so noisy. There's music blaring and just so many people kind of walking around crazy. So it's nice to be back here in Laureles. Ubers here are legally illegal. Illegally illegal. This is very mixed thing. So when you get in an Uber, you have to sit in the front seat. So going and coming back, both of the drivers were very chatty, asking me a bunch of questions. And this one, I also got reprimanded because I slammed the door. Oops. The car doors here are very light, so you have to close it gently. I forgot. But it was just so busy, and I was like, I was just worried. All these people walking around, and I saw the car, the driver, and then two people were talking to him. I'm like, are they going to take my Uber? Got in, and then I, without thinking, closed the door with the normal force. But here, that's slamming. So I told him I had a PIN code I have to give him. So I told him my PIN in Spanish, and then he asked me, do you speak Spanish? I was like, wasn't I just speaking Spanish to you? And then he said something about the door. I said, oh, I forgot. All right. So rather than just go up and sit around, I decided I wanted a coffee. I'm going to go to Pergamino. They have the best coffee. I don't know what it's going to be like on Sunday at noon. Maybe they get a morning rush. Probably. It's going to be busy. We'll see. Maybe I'll just get it to go. And I have a few million pesos. So I'm going to see if I can buy some coffee to take home with me and use up the rest of these pesos. So that's where I'm heading now. So here's Laureles. We're back in the oasis. What a difference from where I just came from. It's quiet, it's clean, it's fresh, it's green, it's safe. It's really two different worlds. Looks crowded. People are even taking Ubers to come here. I actually made a video here, and then for some reason it didn't upload. I sat out on the balcony upstairs. There's a line. Alright, so I got 2 bags of coffee, then a coffee and a piece of cake for here. I was able to use up almost all of my pesos. I have like 7,000 pesos left, which is nothing. So that's good. Alright, well that's it. So I think this is probably my last video. I don't know. I have tomorrow. I have all day tomorrow actually. But trying to know what I'm going to eat. So I don't know if there will be a video tomorrow. I get picked up to go to the airport at 8:30 p.m., so I have a whole day. So I could make a video at lunch and then edit it and post it before I leave. Well, so we'll see. So stay tuned. And then when I get back home, I'm going to cook. I've been inspired on this trip. I've really been missing my own cooking. So I'm going to make some chimichurri for you, show you how to make a choripan. And I want to make some stuffed peppers. I don't think I've made stuffed peppers yet on my channel. So we'll see what else I can cook up while I'm at home. I'm going to go back to the kitchen. All right, well, thanks for watching. See you next time. Hasta la vista.